Draft Analysis of my draft league for the FDL. I don't remember the exact name for it. Alright. Ah, crap. My recording cut on my screensaver. Great. Sorry about that. Little brother being annoying as usual. But yeah, so the draft for the I forget, it's the GBA Fan League basically. So the GBA Fan League is a league ran by people that sort of kind of mods and important people from the GBA server. They have this fan league that they do. I believe it's like every once, I don't know how long, but this is the second time they're doing it. And I managed to sign up, and I got put in the K2Mine pool. So, yeah, in the K2Mine, there are a total of... Damn it, I didn't count. Fuck. I'll edit in a number at some point of how many people are in the K2Mine pool. So, yeah, we drafted, and my screensaver, or my screen, just completely cut. I'll have to open that up in a second. Hang on, let me hit record. Alright, so what we ultimately ended up drafting as our #1 pick... being the 6th in rotation, which is really annoying. I think it's like 6th out of like 11th, I think I got, or something like that. But I was somewhere in the middle, and it was really annoying for me, I guess you could say. It's just like, it's, I don't know, I'm taking off my Pogo Plus, I'm taking it off. But it's just so annoying because I was basically in the middle, and it took forever for the rotation to get to me. So, But, yeah, I had fun with the draft. The draft was really fun. Pretty sure I'm not going to place, but, I mean, there's always hope. I mean, I think our draft is amazing, so I think we have a chance of placing. That's if I play well. We don't. I'm pretty bad at playing well. But, so yeah, for our #1 pick, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I don't know if it's going to be, like, over here. But wherever the screen for Showdown is, it's going to be showing Landorus as our #1 pick. Landorus was the first thing I thought about drafting because I've never actually used Landorus in Draft League, so I'm like... Actually, I think I've used him once, but that's it. So I'm like, might as well, right? So I picked him up. Intimidate, obviously, amazing ability. Ground flying, having a really big weakness to ice. But you know what? We don't worry about that. We're Landorus, boys. We got an amazing attack stat. And I don't remember if I ultimately made him a Z-move user or not. I'd have to... I'm going to open up the doc. I have it on my laptop at the bottom of my desk here. And sorry for the moving... Hang on, let me check, actually, though. Let me check. You guys can see the light from my laptop, as you guys can see. Ultimately, we picked as our Z-move user him, and then one other mon, which will be shown in a sec. Alright, so... Okay, I think I memorized it. I'm going to keep it open, though, because I don't trust myself. Anywho, we have Landorus as our Z-move user. He's going to hit hard with that Supersonic Sky Strike. He's going to hit hard with the Rocky MZ. He's going to be able to set up hazards. He's going to be able to defog as well. He's just ultimately going to be an amazing mon. I hope in this draft league, I'm hoping I can play him well. I don't know, though. We'll find out. As our second draft league pick, and I just revealed our third. Our third is one of my favorites, to play in Draft League. But as our second Draft League pick, we got Latios. Latios being an amazing Pokemon. Love it in Pokemon Go. If you guys haven't checked out my Pokemon Go stream, check them out. They're not the best, but you know what? They're decent. I'm going to be streaming Articuno soon. Just kidding. I've probably already streamed it by the time this is going up. I don't know. But yeah, Latios. I picked him up because good Dragon type. I needed a good Dragon type to complete the Fairy Dragon Steel Core, even though I hadn't started it. I hadn't started any core, really. I just kind of wanted this to start the Fairy Dragon Steel Core. But yeah, this is a great mon. Has Levitate, so on top of having already an immunity to ground types, we have another immunity to ground types, and we have a Psychic type, and we have a Dragon type. And Latios was just sitting there, honestly, and I'm like, I might as well scoop it up, right? The Mega Latios were banned, so I couldn't pick those up. I was thinking Mega Latios for the bulk, but I'm like, Landorus is pretty bulky as is, so might as well scoop up Latios, am I right? Not a Z-move user, sadly, and he's just a plain old Latios, but he's pretty cool. So, yeah. Our next mod was Zeraora. Now, Zeraora was recently moved to OU due to it being finally released in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So, it was legally allowed because the rules for the league was... Same rules as GBA. So GBA, if it's a Pokemon unreleased, then it is not legal. If it is a released Pokemon, it is legal. So Zeraora was legal. I don't know if many people noticed that in my pool. I don't know. I think like a few did. And they were like, oh, I was going to pick, I don't remember, but I picked him up because he's one of the highest speeds. He has one of the highest speed tiers in the OU format. Having 143 base speed is freaking amazing. That outspeeds any Coco, I'm pretty sure. Or not any, but it should outspeed Coco normally if, you know, no investments and whatnot. Not putting, like, EVs and everything. Most likely I'm running with max speed anyways because it's already fast as is, but we might as well lock down that it outspeeds everything. Or I'm just going to put enough speed so that it outspeeds everything because it has a really amazing speed stat. Most likely going to be ran as physical attacker, but could also be ran as a special attacker, since the only real big difference between special and physical attack is the 10 base stat points. So, not really a big issue there. His defenses aren't the best, but he is a good heavy hitter, and he has Volt Absorb with that Plasma Fist, being able to counter any normal type, basically, because Plasma Fist allows, or it does the Ion Deluge thing, where it makes all the normal type moves electric types, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it's that. And basically makes it so that those normal type moves become electric type moves, and since he has Volt Absorb, he just heals from it. So it's a great utility for that main reason. Alright, our fourth draft pick. I'm trying to go fast because I don't want my memory to clog up on my phone. So I'm trying to do this real fast. Arcanine. Arcanine was just sitting there, really, and it's an amazing physical fire type. Also being able to be ran special, which is what I love to do in draft leagues. I love to have both physical and special capable mons. So this is why I picked up Arcanine. Arcanine, again, great. He's pretty bulky, so he can eat up some hits. And his speed stat being a 995 speed stat, also having priority in extreme speed. Ultimately, a pretty good pick for round 4. So, you know, this was open draft league format, by the way. It wasn't points or tier or anything like that. It was open, so you could draft basically anything from OU and below. So yeah. And now we got Empoleon. Now, Empoleon, I was surprised was still up, but I mean, I wasn't too surprised because if you have any Pokemon from OU and below, you're usually not going to pick Empoleon. But Empoleon is still amazing. Alright, my camera cut. I don't know if this is how it was, but yeah. Explaining. Empoleon, still a great Pokemon in draft league format. Can be ran as special attacker, defogger, and still a Pokemon in general. I love using Empoleon. I've used him like 2 other times in leagues, so I kind of want to use him again, get a refresher, and use him in general. Having Defiant is also a great ability. I believe he has Defiant. Hang on. I believe so. Let me make sure. Yeah, Defiant. Having a Defiant ability is actually not that bad. So you know what? We can use it. Next draft pick. This was actually going to be one of the last ones, but I went ahead and scooped it up early because I had a feeling it might get drafted sooner than later. So, you know, I picked it up at this point as my 6th Pokemon drafted. Nihilego. Nihilego is a beast, Ultra Beast, as you may or may not know. But yeah, I love Nihilego as a mon in general. It's really great. Being a poison rock type, being able to hit hard with its stab moves, having a really good special attack stat, having a good special defense stat, and having a good HP stat. Speed-wise, it's also good, but it's not the best. It's not as great as Zeraora. Zeraora is just on a whole nother level compared to this thing. But yeah, it's a great mon overall. It has poison and rock stab. I needed that poison stab for basically just hitting fairies. As you can see, my draft doesn't really handle fairies well, other than Empoleon and maybe Arcanine. Arcanine resists them, so I guess. But Nihilego kind of was my counter for them. Also, if I get, you know, a person who likes to play stall and he tries to toxic. If he keeps toxicking and toxicking and toxicking and toxicking, I can switch into this thing and it's immune and I can just sit there. I could also do that with Napoleon, but you know what? I didn't realize that before I drafted it. But you know what? It's still good to have poison type nonetheless. Alright, so last 2 picks. It was out of 8 mons. It was a free draft, of course, like I already explained. So our next pick was Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir I picked up because I've been wanting to use her in Draft League. I've only used her one other time, I believe. One other time. And plus, one of my good friends on YouTube, Agent Frozen Puppy, Gardevoir is one of his favorite Pokemon, so I'm like, why not? Let's draft it. That's basically what I did with these last 2 picks. I'll explain as we go. But yeah, Mega Gardevoir. With Pixelate, being able to change any normal type move into a fairy type move is pretty great. I believe it gets like a small boost, but it got nerfed. It had a higher boost, I believe, before Generation 7 or 6. I don't remember. I think it was 7, because Generation 6 when Pixelate was introduced. But yeah, it had a higher boost, and then it just got nerfed in Gen 7. So, you know what? Do what we can, right? But yeah, Gardevoir has great coverage. Jesus Christ, English. Has an amazing monster special attack stat. I mean, hang on, let me just look at this real quick. A 165 monster special attack stat, a 135 speed special defense stat, and a 100 speed stat isn't bad. Its defense stat is not too great, not gonna lie. But if we use her right and be able to hold off those physical Pokemon, she will be able to Calm Mind and sweep the game. So that's the goal. But yeah, hopefully Gardevoir puts in work. So our last pick is the one and only Decidueye. Decidueye I picked because another friend, second to none, go check him out. One of his favorite starter was Rowlet, so I had to pick a Decidueye. Plus, I needed a grass type. That was decently bulky. All right, so we're back. I was explaining Decidueye, so I had to cut because I ran out of memory on my phone, which is what I'm using to record the face cam. But yeah, Decidueye. I don't know if I'd mentioned all of it. Hang on. Okay, Decidueye. That's where I left off before my memory ran out. So, reason why I drafted him: 1, grass type; 1, versatility for days; 1, spin blocker; 1, defogger; 1, because he can dry baton pass. And last but not least, just because one of my good friends, second to none, which if I haven't already said, go check out his channel. One of his favorite starters was Rowlet, so I went ahead and picked up Decidueye, which is the evolution Rowlet, if you did not know, fun fact. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the team. I'll go more in depth as the weeks go on, what I would think about building, what I would normally bring, all that fun stuff. Hope you guys do enjoy this league. Please leave a like, comment down below, feel free to subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Alright, YouTube, I don't know if when this is uploaded or before this was uploaded, but go check me out on Twitch /TameryG91. There it is on the screen. Go check me out, TameryG91. I'll probably be streaming, or go follow me on Twitch so that way you guys can be notified whenever I stream. I'll most likely stream Vainglory, but yeah, see you guys then. Peace.